And welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time, we continued doing side quests in the Northwestern Sea, including getting told to catch more fish, which we just did. This is a big one. Look at that impressive pattern on his back. So we got a cool fish, right? Sweet. Now, I actually gave it some thought, and I decided to not go for the other frogs just yet, because there's nothing really for us in the southwest at the moment, so it's just better to stay in the northwest and do stuff here. That's my logic, at least. So yeah, we're not actually gonna do what I said we were gonna do. Also, there's actually one more side quest that you may consider doing. My time of day means I can't really do this, but if you have the clock, whether it's that time or manipulate the clock, if you set it to 10 p.m., sometime between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. on a weekday, or between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. on a weekend, you actually get a special shop. Problem, you need to be kind of a high roller to actually afford what's in that shop. So, I'll probably do that off screen, do some rupee farming, and get that item, and then show it at the beginning of another video. Because the items you get there are completely worthwhile. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to get to the shop in the first place. Like, for example, the cheaper of the two items that we need is 500 rupees. And I don't know how expensive the other thing is too, so we're not gonna get that anytime soon. Let's show him the fish. Let's see. This sword is sharp like my passion for adventure. This is a rusty swordfish. Impressive rusty swordfish backbreaker, suited for bold men of passion like myself. Nice work, young man. Because your skills quite equal mine, you more than deserve this gift. The demon prison ship part. So that's our first ship part, I think. I think a courageous fisherman such as yourself can do it. Lately, fish shadows have been sighted on the sea's surface. Rumors are swirling among the bold and hearty fishermen. The legendary fish, Neptuna, surfaces once again. If you were to catch one, you would truly be the legendary romantic. By the way, this guy's actually, I don't know if it's ever confirmed anywhere, but it's apparently believed that that's supposed to be Romanos' father. I had my suspicions, but I was doing some research, and apparently that is the accepted explanation for that character. Not really sure how I feel about that, to be fair. Ditching his family just to search for a mermaid. It's just like, not the best of motivations. Okay, so you see a fish shadow down there, right? Right, so now that we caught the rusty swordfish and triggered that conversation, occasionally a second shadow will actually appear. The second shadow will look like a swordfish. It's also super fast, so we're not going to actively pursue it until later. Because it's so fast that I believe our chances of actually catching it right now are not the best, so it'd just be kind of a waste of time trying to actively pursue it. So we're actually going to go to the next place. If we just happen to be near the swordfish shadow, then we're going to go for Neptuna, of course. But for now, we're just going to go to the Isle of Gusts, which is our next story destination. Whew, we finally made it to the island, but this is sure one gusty isle. Yep, surely this has got to be the Isle of Gusts. So, you little green parrot, how about you fly off in search of our next spirit? Rude much. Beware of great winds. Wow, that did not help at all. Not helpful at all. Okay. Have you figured out why it's called the Isle of Gusts yet? Yeah, it's kind of windy. By the way, if you mistime your jumps, you're kind of dead, so don't mistime your jumps. So I'm gonna kind of take it slow, so I don't die, hopefully. Hopefully, being the operative phrase here. Yep, timing a little bit. Some of these little jumps. Now I'm not entirely. Oh, hello. Cracked wall. That looks really suspicious and probably houses something significant. Ow. I find the tapping enemies doesn't really work here that well. Also, by the way, it feels like the enemies aren't affected by the wind, which is kind of cheap, actually. Okay, enough. That actually worked. I'm a little bit surprised. Inside here is a courage gem, which should be our number 2. If you got the other one in the mystery shop of sorts, you'd actually have 3 by now, but we only have 2. No problem. Just something to keep in mind that we are technically behind where we need to be. Hello, Mr. Map. So this map shows the locations of the locations of the 2 hidden islands. So that's how you are supposed to figure out that these are here. In actuality, this doesn't help us at all. Wayfarer's Journal. You never know where the wayfaring winds will take you next. After months upon this windy isle, I discovered smaller islands nearby, but my big discovery, the one that sets my heart aflutter, the mermaid. That is where my wayfaring destiny takes me next. So it is heavily implied in the game itself that that's supposed to be Romanus' father by the fact that he is, what's the word? Basically, because he was said to have gone to this isle, so you can kind of put 2 and 2 together that if he went to Bannon Island next, that's obviously who he is. Not super direct, which I actually appreciate. I like subtlety. There's a time and place for everything, though, and I feel like Zelda does struggle with subtlety sometimes. Sometimes they're a little bit overly subtle to the point where it feels like you don't get anything out of the story. Well, that was not helpful. Oh, well, actually that is, because we can afford the masked shop items, hopefully. You can also just dig up literally the entire place if you feel like it, if you really just want to get a lot of rupees. But I would not do that on screen, because that would take literally forever. Wow, we're getting a lot of red rupees, and I am okay with that. Now I think... Oh, okay, that works. There's treasure down here, so it's no big loss, really. Why am I getting so many red rubies? Seriously, this is kind of ridiculous. Like every 2 enemies, it feels like. Okay, finally a green. Trend broken. Now, which ones are worth more, red or blue in this one? I think red is worth more in this. Treasure map. We still can't get treasure yet, though, so it doesn't really help us. Got a wisdom gem. So that's number 3, I think. Yeah, that's number 3. That's pretty cool. Should be one more treasure map, apparently, to my knowledge. At least the wind's kind of stopped. By the way, this puzzle, this island has a lot of puzzles involving using the wind in conjunction with bombs. So keep an eye out for that kind of thing. Now, I'm not sure what this is for other than having a lot of money. I'm trying to remember what we're supposed to be looking for here, though. Because there is like a secret, I do know that much. I just don't quite remember where we're going from here to get to the next spot. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, there was the wind up here. Maybe we have to go left. Not like that. Okay. Well, but that's the right idea, and they're kind of jerks not putting you back up on the upper platform. The wind just stopped as I was falling, unfortunately. Bad timing. Want it. There we go. Now we can jump down if we feel like it. Obviously, we don't want to do that quite yet. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm getting pretty good drops from enemies, and I have a feeling that luck's gonna run out sooner or later. Or maybe mini balloons just give you good items. I don't actually know. Oh, hello, stone tablet. Well, this is suspicious, isn't it? So that's over here. The temple entrance stops gusting only when windmills have had their fill. That is like the most cryptic hint ever, it seems. But hey, we gotta work with it. We gotta stop a windmill. That's... Well, actually, no, we have to start a windmill to stop the fans. I think that's what that's saying. What do you think those are, Link? All the spots in the ground. Looks like they were shoveled in with dirt. Wind. Now I think this is significant. Kind of similar to, if I'm not mistaken, Paper Mario? Or maybe I'm not remembering right. But in Paper Mario, there's that puzzle where you have to, like, stop up the geysers to redirect the, all the flow of the water to move a block. Chapter 5. Lava Island. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be doing here. But hey, we got a power gem. A really easy power gem at that. So we're making good progress through the Isle of Gusts, but we're still nowhere close to getting into the temple, to my knowledge. Well, that's a dead end. This is suspicious to me. What is hidden here? Don't tell me there's just nothing here. Okay, so there is something hidden here, apparently. Well, not that. Here? I'm trying to figure out where this guy is saying to dig. By the way, I don't know if I've said this, but I'm actually referring to, like, heavily to, like, Zelda Universe's guide. Not Zelda Universe, Zelda Dungeons guide. For stuff. So just make note of that. Yeah, there's actually a picture of digging up a, green rupee. Oh wait, is that the same spot? No, that's a different spot. Never mind, it's over here. Oh well. Oh, there. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's this soft spot of soil over here, or dirt over here. I was just digging in the wrong place. But hey, we got a few rupees out of it, so that was pretty cool. Huh. So is this, and this. So basically, this is just a big puzzle. It told us to go here, or scavenger hunt. It told us to go here. Then we get a second hint. The hero must blow on the 3 sacred windmills to open the path forward. And we need to use the shovel here to actually get past these. The shovel, I feel like, is used really well in this game compared to most Zeldas, because you actually do get to use the shovel quite a bit. These are just like sandworms, which do that. If you had bombs, we could actually make short work of them, but, hello, speaking of bombs. Now, these are actually similar to the Molduga in, Breath of the Wild. So I don't know if that's supposed to be kind of a reference in that game to this game, or if it's also a reference to Moldorm to some extent. Just a sand variant of Moldorm. I don't know. But either way, they go down the exact same way as in Breath of the Wild. Just throw a bomb and that gets them out of the ground pretty sufficiently. That was close. There we go. Treasure. Now, this isn't dangerous at all, having a giant killer worm coming after you as you're trying to pick up treasure. But yeah, we only have to hit the specific ones. I think. Yeah, we don't have to hit every windmill, just some of them, which speeds it up a little bit. I accidentally ran to the side. That's what killed me there. Got me in trouble more than anything. They give you plenty of hearts, obviously, because this is not the easiest area ever. 2 blue rupee. Hi. Bye. Okay. Bombs. Take you out. That's it. We're done. Door lowers. And we can freely enter the next temple. Drop down here to easily get back. We can also get back really easily from the right side too, which is actually pretty handy. We're finally inside Link. Looks like we won't escape Isle of Gusts inside the temple either. Be careful. That I will. As I say as I almost run headfirst into a bunch of gusts. Oh wow, that's scary. Classic Zelda puzzle. If you've played Ocarina of Time, you'll know what to do here. Ocarina, Ocarina. I say both. I sometimes say Ocarina, I sometimes say Ocarina. I cannot make up my mind. It's because I know somebody says Ocarina, so it's like after like 70 videos of saying Ocarina, it's just kind of stuck in my mind. Even though before that I always said Ocarina. Yeah, that gust I think would just keep going. So yeah, you have to actually stop it, period, to my knowledge. Now, the dungeons in Phantom Hourglass, in my opinion, are never really that hard. Personally, this game has the easiest dungeons of any 2D Zelda. Which is not saying a lot, because like A Link Between Worlds is generally pretty straightforward, except for certain levels. And Link to the Past is also pretty easy. Also, I say this is someone who got stuck a lot during Minish Cap. I had to refer to guides constantly, so maybe I'm speaking too soon. This is actually really scary, by the way. Trying to do platforming with a stylus-based control setup. Ropes. There's gotta be a catch. There's gotta be a catch. This is way too easy. Okay, it was just that easy. Cool. I mean, I'm okay with that, I suppose, but I didn't expect it to be that straight. I just realized you can actually see the boss door. By the way, this looks like a trap if I've ever seen one. I'm guessing one of these is gonna be a like-like. I'm very convinced that one of these is gonna be a like-like. Not a single one? Seriously? Huh. Well, that's not something I expected. No, I know like-likes are in this game, so that's why I was like, are these your first appearance of like-likes? Apparently not. Context, a like-like is basically a giant, like, cylindrical monster thingy that basically eats you and steals your shield. Which is bad. Okay, not quite what I was supposed to do, apparently. There we go. Now, yeah, this puzzle setup is actually pretty cool in my opinion. Anyway, we can safely move on to the next floor. B1. So, we're actually at time, conveniently. Therefore, we're actually going to end off here for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more of The Legend of Zelda I was trying to do a spin attack. Phantom Hourglass.